Hello students, now let us come to the concept of trees in graph theory. Now let us first define tree. Now a graph G, a graph G is called tree. Okay, there is a graph G, it is called tree if it satisfy two properties. Okay, if it satisfy two properties. What are those two properties? First property is G is connected. What is the meaning of connected? There is path between every two vertex. Correct? And the second is it has no cycles. So what is the basic definition of tree? Any graph G is said to be tree if it is connected and it has no cycles. Okay? A pendant, and the properties if I speak, it has at least two pendant vertex. So that is a property, that is not the definition criteria. Okay, so it has at least two pendants. What is pendant? Pendant is a vertex with degree 1. Okay, so if there is a isolated vertex, then not isolated, if there is a vertex with a single edge is coming, that is called the pendant. For example, this is a tree. Okay, I have two vertex and I have one edge. It is a tree. Now this is also a tree because it is a connected graph. Okay, it is a connected graph and it has no cycles. This is also a tree. This is also a tree. Correct. Now which are not tree? Let me give you the example. Suppose if I draw like this, this is not a tree because I have a cycle here. Also if I draw like this, then this graph is not a tree because it is not connected. But if you observe that a cluster of trees or the components of the disconnected graph is known as forest. If the each component is a tree, then it is called the forest. So even if I increase it like this, it become the forest. Like this also, it become the forest. So this is a forest. Now there are few properties of trees which I will tell you, which are used sometime in the questions. In tree, there is one and only one path between every pair of vertex. This is the first property. Okay. So what is the first property? Extra property, in fact pendant property I have already told you. This property says that there is only one and only one path between any two vertex. It is correct. Just use your common sense. Since it is a tree and it is a simply connected graph, and if I draw two paths between any two vertex, then it will form a cycle, and which will contradict the definition of tree, because my definition of tree says only 2 points, connected and no cycle. So what is the important property? Only one path. Between two vertex in a tree, there is only one path. Okay, this is very important property. Now come to the next property. Now what is the next property? A tree with n vertices has n minus 1 edges. So a tree with n vertices has n minus 1 edges. This is basically a theorem, and it is a very important theorem, and we will do its proof also. Then any connected graph with n vertices and n minus edges is a tree. So the converse is also true. Also, if there is a connected graph G is a tree, if adding one edge between any two vertices in G creates exactly one cycle in G. Okay. Then one more property is a connected graph is a tree if and only if it is minimally connected. Now what is the meaning of this minimally connected? If there is a graph, okay, if there is a tree rather, okay, then a connected graph is said to be minimally connected if the removal of any one edge from it disconnects the graph. Minimally connected means removal of minimum edges can make it disconnected graph. then it is called the minimally connected graph. For example, if in this graph I remove this edge, it will become disconnected. If I leave this edge and if I remove this particular edge, then it will not become disconnected. But I do have one edge, removal of which will make it disconnected. So I have to just search that edge. Then only it is called minimally connected graph. Right? Then tree with two or more vertices contain at least two pendants, which I have already told you. If tree has exactly two pendant vertices, the degree of every pendant vertex is 2. Non-pendant vertex is 2. Sorry, pendant is always 1. Non-pendant vertex is 2, which is quite obvious. If there are only 2 pendants, it will go and make a triangle like of structure without forming a cycle. Right? Also in a tree, if degree of every non-pendant vertex is 3, the number of vertices in a tree is even in number. So these are some common theorems regarding the tree. Okay. Now let us talk about few questions of this topic. Okay, now let us do few problems based on the trees. The simple basic property which I will be using is a tree with n vertex has n minus 1 edges. Okay. Now let us do the first problem. What is the first problem? Let there is a tree T1, V1, comma E1. So V1 vertex are there, even edges are there. There is one more tree T2 with V2 vertex and E2 edges. Okay. It is given that even is equal to 19. Number of edges means even set has 19 elements. Then V2 has 3 into V1. Determine the value of V1. Determine the value of V2. And determine the value of E2. Correct? Now let us see the solution. Now I know only one concept. If the number of vertex is n, the number of edges will be n minus 1. So for the T1, okay, for T1 I can say that number of vertex is equal to number of edges plus 1. Because I know that if the number of vertex are n, the number of edges is n minus 1. Correct? So if I put plus 1 here, then only my thing will be considered correct, right? If this is a number of vertex minus 1 is equal to number of edges. So I have rewritten that relation. Now what is a V1? I don't know, right? So I'll keep it blank. Now what is E1? It is 19 plus 1, which is 20. So I got the number of elements in V1 is 20. So substitute it here. So what will be the number of elements in V2? So it will be 60. Correct? Now since it is 60 means number n is equal to 60 in secondary in T2. So number of edges in the secondary will be 60 minus 1, which is 59. So E2 is equal to 59 and we are done with the question. So these type of questions are very easy and very important for exam point of view also. Now let us see the second problem. The second problem is saying that there are 2020 vertices in a tree. Find the sum of the degrees of vertices. Simple. If n is equal to 2020, what is m? M is equal to n minus 1, okay, which is equal to 2019. This you can write as vertex and this you can write as edge. Correct? So 2019 edges I have. Now what is handshaking property for any graph? The handshaking property says that summation of degree of all the vertex, okay, is equal to even number and it is equal to 2 into number of edges. Correct? So the summation of degree is equal to 2 into 2019, which is equal to 4038, which is my answer. Simple. So questions are very easy. Only you have to think properly the definition. Now look at the third question. When you read it, you will feel it is something complicated, but it is very easy. Now, what is the question? Prove that a tree with two or more vertices. Okay, with two or more vertices means n is greater than or equal to 2, right, contains at least two leaves or two pendants. Don't get confused by the name leaves and pendants, they are the same thing. Okay, now let us start. I have to prove that there are at least two leaves. Okay, so let me consider a tree T with n vertices. Obviously, n is greater than or equal to 2 as per the question. Also, I know that if there are n vertices, there will be n minus 1 edges. Now, what is a handshaking property? As per the handshaking property, the sum of degree of all the vertices, okay, of all the vertices from I is equal to 1 to n is equal to 2 into number of edges, that is 2n minus 1. Correct? Now, let the degree of the vertices be d1 plus d2 up to dn, which is equal to 2n minus 1, which is equal to 2n minus 2. Now, if I consider on contrary that degree of each vertex is 2 or greater than 2, for a leaf it should be 1. I am considering the contradictory fact that let it be 2. Now, if it is 2, this left hand side will become how much? It will become 2n. And I am saying 2n is equal to 2n minus 2, which is a weird result. Correct? Which is a weird result. So, means at least there will be two vertex here on this left hand side. There will be two vertex whose degree is 1 because this 2 is coming additional. Right? So, that is how I get the answer. So, I can say that this is not possible. So, the degree of at least two vertex will be equal to 1, then only we will get the result. Okay. So, now let us do one more question like this. What is the question? Show that if tree has exactly two pendant vertex. Okay. Show that if tree has exactly two pendant vertex. Okay, then degree of every non-pendant vertex is 2. Okay, fine. Now, how to prove that? There are two pendant vertex. Suppose there are n vertex. Obviously, number of edges are n minus 1. Now, in this n vertex, 2 are the pendant vertex. So, let their degree be 1 and 1. And the remaining vertex can have the degree 2 or greater than 2. Okay. So, I want to prove that degree of every non-pendant vertex is 2. So, what I will do, I will write like this. Now, n minus 2 because the remaining 2 are pendant vertex. This has to be 2 n minus 2. Oh, sorry, 1. Correct? Now, what I will do, d1 plus d2 dn minus 2 plus 2 is there. This plus 2 I will take on the other side. So, d1 plus d2 up to dn minus 2 is equal to 2n minus 2 is minus 4. Correct? Which is equal to 2n minus 2. Correct? The left hand side of this condition has n minus 2 terms. And none of these is 1 or 0. Okay. So, here I have n minus 2 terms and none of them is 0 and none of them is 1 also. Therefore, this condition can hold only if di's are equal to 2 because I got an even number here. Right. So, this is possible only if all the di's are equal to 2. Otherwise, this is not possible. Okay. Now, let's move to the next question. Show that in a tree, if the degree of every non-pendant vertex, okay, this is simple same category. So, I will move. Now, come to a very important question. Suppose that a tree T has vertices, two vertices of degree 2. Okay, I am talking about a tree. I am writing the data. Okay, there are two vertex of degree 2. There are 4 vertex of degree 3 and there are 3 vertex of degree 4. Find the number of pendant vertex in T. So I need the vertex, number of vertex with degree 1 basically. So how I will do this question? So let there be n vertex. Okay, let there be n vertex or the pendant vertex, sorry. Let there be capital N pendant vertex in T. Okay, now this data is given. So let me try to find out the degree sum. Okay, so 2 vertex has the degree 2. I am trying to write down this expression, degree of vertex. Okay, so 2 vertex has degree 2 plus 4 vertex has degree 3 plus 3 vertex has degree 4. Suppose there are n vertex with degree 1 because I have said there are n pendant vertex. Correct. So how much it is? This will be equal to 4 plus 12 plus 12 plus n, which is equal to 28 plus n. So this is what? This is basically sum of degree. Correct. And how many vertex are there? If you count the number of vertex, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and n, because I said there are n vertex. So number of vertex, that is small n, is equal to n plus 9. Now what is your handshaking property? Okay. Now T has n minus 9 vertex. So how many edges it will have? What is the property of tree? If it has n vertex, then number of edges is equal to n minus 1. So the n minus small n minus 1. So if the number of vertex are n plus 9, the number of edges, which is m, is n plus 8. 1 less than that. What is a handshake property? Handshaking property says that sum of degree of vertices is even and it is equal to 2 into number of edges. Correct? So what is the summation of this? Summation I got as n plus 28 is equal to 2 into n plus 8. Correct? So if you solve this, n plus 28 is equal to 2n plus 16 and n is equal to nothing but 12. So I have 12 pendant vertex. So simple concept I have used. Ki in a tree, if number of vertex are n, number of edges are n minus 1. Degree of pendant vertex is 1 and handshaking property. Only these 3 concepts I have mixed and I have done the question. Okay, so like that I can create so many questions where I'll give the different vertex with different degrees and then I will ask you to figure out the answers. Okay, so this type of questions are very, very important. Now we are left with only one theorem which I need to do in this tree concept. Then your tree concept is done. Right, now what is a theorem? Okay, I'll just tell you one more question based on this because this concept is very important, so I don't want you to miss. Just try this question. If there is a tree, it has 4 vertex of degree 2, 1 vertex of degree 3 and 2 vertex of degree 4 and 1 vertex of degree 5. Find leaves or the pendant vertex. So let the pendant vertex be n. Correct. Now what are the total vertex? Total vertex, that is small n, is equal to first n plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n plus 8. Since it is a tree, so number of edges, that is m, is equal to n minus 1, which is equal to n plus 7. Okay. Now what is a degree? Summation of degree of all the vertex is equal to 4 into 2 because 4 vertex of degree 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 2 into 4 plus 1 into 5. This is what I am doing. 4 into 2, 1 into 3, 2 into 4 and 1 into 5 plus capital N into 1. Okay. So how much I am getting? 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5 plus n. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. 24 plus n is the sum of the degree. By handshaking property, this is equal to 2 into number of edges. And number of edges are n minus 7. Correct? Number of edges are equal to, n plus 7. So this gives me 24 plus n is equal to 2n plus 14. So n is equal to 10. So this type of numericals are very important, and you should try all the possible numerical you get in this topic. Right? Now come to the theorem, which I said is a very important theorem in trees. The theorem which I used in all the question. A tree with n vertices has n minus 1 edges. Correct? Now, I will prove this theorem by induction. What is the concept of induction? We will do for 2, then 3, then we will assume that the result is true for k, and then we will prove that the result is true for k plus 1. So the first part, let me say, let n is equal to 2. If n is equal to 2, means if there are 2 vertices, clearly there is only one edge. So the result is true. If there are n is equal to 2, m is equal to 1. Now take n is equal to 3. So what type of tree you can make? You can make this type of tree with the n is equal to 3. So here number of vertex are 3, number of edges I got 2. Now let the result be true for all the k below, all the number of vertices below k and k. Okay, so let result is true up to k. So I will prove the result for k plus 1. So consider a tree T with k plus 1 vertex. Okay. Now let E be any edge in T. Okay, like this, U, V and E. Let this be any edge. I am trying to break the tree. I remove this edge from the tree. The moment I will remove this edge, the tree will get splitted into 2 trees. Okay, so it will break T in 2 parts, T1 and T2. Correct? Now, definitely T1 and T2 contain edges less than the total number of edges in the graph or in the tree. Correct? And their respective number of edges and vertex both will be less. So I can say that T1 and T2 contain one less edge than number of vertices in it. Correct? Because when I am breaking a tree in 2 parts, so definitely the result is true up to k, and it will definitely have less than k vertex. And I have assumed that if the tree has k or less than k vertex, then the theorem is true. But the moment I remove this and form T1 and T2, definitely less than k or k I have the vertex. So the theorem will be true for T1 and T2 separately. Correct? Now, if I count the total number of vertex in T1 plus T2, obviously again it will become k plus 1. But when I talk about the number of edges, in T1, I have one edge less than its number of vertex. Also in T2, I have one edge less than the number of its vertex. And overall number of edges in T1 plus T2 is how much? k plus 1, but number of edges 1 less in T1, 1 less in T2, so 2 should be less. Okay, and this is how much? This is k minus 1, correct? But T1, T2 taken together is T minus E. If I think about T1 and T2 together, what exactly it is? It is formed by T minus E, correct? So, T minus E has k minus 1 edges then, because this calculation I did for T1 plus T2. So, T minus E has k minus 1 edges, and E itself is one single edge, right? So, T will have k edges. And the moment I said the tree T has k edges, I am done. So the result is true for k plus 1. So it's a very simple concept I have used of the induction, right? So the result is true. With this, we are clear with the basic concept of trees. In my next video, I will be discussing about the binary tree and complete emery trees, rooted trees, and we will do a lot of numericals based on that topic. Okay, and we will also discuss what is a balanced tree, full binary tree, and based on that we will define the spanning trees, then weight of the minimal spanning tree, and to find out the minimal spanning tree we will discuss about Kruskal's algorithm, and along with the Kruskal's algorithm we will study the network flow problems, and we will figure out the minimum or maximum flow in a graph. Okay, and planar graph I have already uploaded. So if you need any particular topic, please text me on a chat in the YouTube. And if you like the videos, kindly share and appreciate the videos, and ask maximum people to subscribe the channel. Thank you.